So here we go. This is the winemaking sterilizer bottles and bottle up the wine video. We have 5 litres of warm water in a basin in the sink. We have 20 bottles, of which we have taken off the caps. We have the gas we're going to use later. We've got the sterilising solution, and we've got the bottles of wine. Okay, so we've got 5 litres of warm water in the sink. We've got our sterilising stuff. We've put on gloves and the windows open for ventilation, and we've got glasses on in case we splash anything into our eyes. It's not hugely bleachy and the like, but it's still better to take care. So in goes the solution, and we whoosh that up until it's dissolved. Looks like that might take a wee while. Okay, well, it took about 4 or 5 minutes to get dissolved. I think when it's turned to being pretty clear with just a bit of foam on the top, that's it ready. Now we're going to put the bottles in for 10 minutes altogether. Just pop the bottles in, fill them up. 1, 2. So that's 10 of the bottles in. Let them soak for 10 minutes and then I'll come back. So that's 10 minutes up, and just emptying the bottles one at a time, and I'm just going to try and put them up so that they you don't need to swill them, just drain the natural drain. So here we go, that's the last bottle out, second sterilisation. When you're sterilising, sterilise the jug you're going to pour the wine from the bottle into the little bottles with. So I've got all the bottles out. I rearranged them a bit. There was a disaster looming if you have them too close to each other. Also sterilised with the second batch the lids, and I've put them face open end down. And now I'm going to have lunch, and hopefully they'll have dried enough for after lunch. And so with a little bit of assistance from Mrs. Jones, this is the way to dry them. Get the bottom tray out of the dishwasher and poke them on that, and just pop the caps to the side face down. So to open the gas, we pull back the polythene. There's above the spout there's a little pull back, and that then allows us to get at the button for pressing. So to do the bottling, we're going to bottle 4 bottles at a time, because we get 4 bottles out of a big bottle of wine. I did forget to mention when we were talking about the sterilising, I sterilised my jug because I decided rather than pouring straight out of the bottle, I'll pour into the jug and then jug straight into the bottles. Hopefully that will work. So I'm going to take the caps, which I've loosely put on to the bottles, off. I'm going to pour in half full of wine, and then hopefully slowly pour these little chaps in. If you hold it by the body of the bottle, you can see the neck, and we want to stop halfway up the neck, about there. Smells lovely. There we go, that's 2. And now the gassing. Cap off. Caps on. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And that's your little bit left at the end. And finally, put the coloured label, which you'll find in your boxes, onto the bottles, and then send them back to Rod. Thanks.